we're 6 rounds into the motocross season this year, and I think we're right where we projected to be, anywhere between, 5th and 10th range. And I think Brock, he's just so consistent. Like a couple guys ahead of him in points, they get a 5th one weekend, 11th the next weekend. Brock seems like he's 9th, 10th, every single weekend, despite bad starts. We still got to work on the stars. The poor kid doesn't do himself any favors, but his qualifying time's been getting better and better, and I think we got a couple more spots we can move up in the points, but nevertheless, our first year in the game for outdoors is it's good, and the history I have in the outdoors, I'm glad that we're out here and making it happen. So, last weekend, or yesterday was awesome. We had Ricky Carmichael University, first time here at RedBud, and it's been one of our best ones so far. I mean, this facility is so good, and we had a great turnout. We were sold out with a week and a half still left until we had the event. And I'll tell you what, just with all the sponsors to make it possible, with Hanson, Fox, Oakley, Flotz, Hermetic, Trek, Cobra, Rocky Mountain ATV. We had a whole bunch of gift bags giving stuff away, and it was cool just to really put on an experience for everybody, and then also like a riding clinic. That's what it's about. During the day we had seminars for the parents, and that's what we do. And it's just to be able to put on something like that to where people have a great time and get to learn on the motorcycle and get better is something really special to me, and I'm glad we're able to do that. If the track is good tomorrow at RedBud, thinking I would like to race amateur day, just to race with my partner Carey and a couple other people's out there. I think it would be pretty fun. I love this track, but we'll see what tomorrow morning brings. But, if it's good, I'll come out there. I'm fair weather now, but nevertheless, this is a great track. It's going to be a great weekend. The vibe here at RedBud is awesome, and glad to be here.
It was kind of touch and go, expecting what we were going to anticipate getting into the outdoors. We've never done it before, but all in all, with Ricky's help, doing a lot of the preliminary testing for Brock, and really leaning on Ricky and Mark Johnson and Kyle Bentley, like all the guys that have done outdoors for different teams, really relying on those guys to kind of really guide us through it. There's much rivalry between me and Ricky. I mean, I ain't got a shot in hell on the track with them, but we actually have a couple of friendly side bets starts, so we got $100 a gate for the 4 motos tomorrow. That's about the only shot I got at beating them. I don't really have a specific favorite memory from here. Back the last time I did Nationals was '97. But just the experience of coming back out to the Nationals again. I mean, just the relaxed atmosphere. Supercross is so high tense, lots of pressure, sponsor, friends and family. This is just a really good time, slow it down. And then you take RedBud here. I mean, this has to be one of the most amazing venues in the United States. So to spend 4th of July here, riding dirt bikes with all my best friends, definitely doesn't suck.
Alessi, we're here at RedBud for the press day, getting ready for some action. Luckily able to ride here. It's raining all week down in Florida. Got like 7-8 inches of rain, so lucky enough that the guys' promoters able to let me get in here, do the press day. Fortunate enough, to get at least some riding in this week. So coming off an injury at Budds Creek was a bummer for me. Popped the rib out and dislocated a slight dislocation in my shoulder, so that was a bummer. So going into the last week at Southwick, it was one of those things, just trying to get some points and be consistent, as consistent as I could be. Obviously not the best track to come back from an injury, and to try and put in 2 solid 30-minute motos was tough, but ended up 8th overall, which is pretty good for me, decent, on the coming back from the injury. And got some new changes here at RedBud. First practice out seemed pretty good. I like the changes, a little bit one line, but I'm sure that once the practice comes and a lot more riders are on the track, it's going to open up. But as far as the changes, I think they're going to be better. Larocco's leaf's always the same. They can't get rid of that. So thanks again. Talk to you guys in a bit. See ya.
Coming back to this outdoor season here in 2013 has definitely been a bit of a struggle to begin with, for sure. Obviously, last year I got injured pretty severely, and coming back from that after nearly being off the bike for a year has been a little bit tougher than I expected. But start of the series not maybe as strong as I needed to be. I wasn't 100% healthy at that point, and then I'm getting stronger all the time. And coming here to RedBud, which is my hometown track, I got a lot of friends and family coming here. I'm excited about basically getting my season rolling here, and the goal is to definitely be inside the top 10 here this weekend after 2 hard-fought motos. Coming to RedBud every year is awesome for me. I see a lot of friends and family. Obviously, a lot of old friends that I grew up racing with as an amateur, their parents. It's kind of like that camaraderie you have as an amateur growing up, and you're one of the guys who made it to this level. And fortunately, I've been at this level for a long time, and I'm excited to come out here and kind of show everybody the work I've been doing away from home. I don't really get to spend that much time in Michigan anymore, but it means a lot to me to come out here and show, make everybody proud. So it's a lot of pressure just to do well in front of them, but I look forward to it every year, and I think this weekend's going to be a good one. Getting everything going for my own team this year, the Mafia Moto Crew team is it's been good. Setting up the website and things like that where you can buy apparel online pretty soon. So look forward to that, and obviously riding a Kawasaki, which I've ridden quite a bit in the past, and MSRs, they've been behind me 100% as well as the Takaraki guys and MMCR, Bellray, Motorsport.com. A lot of folks stepped up to really have my back, and my pickle rep, MandingoPickles.com, he's being my mechanic again, which works out great. He's a huge asset to the team, and he's been a great friend of mine for years. So we've been having a good time so far, but now it's time to kind of lay some wood to these fools here this weekend. Definitely seeing the track this weekend, I can see that they've made some changes to it. Down at the bottom of the hill, I got a little bit more S corners instead of so fast, sweepy stuff, but I think it'll be good. It'll definitely slow the speeds down a little bit, maybe be a little bit more technical, because I think we're going to see a lot of deep ruts in these tighter corners. As well as I think we got a 180 down here before the Larocco's Leap, which is a bit different, but that part used to be in the track and it was really sandy, so I think that will add to maybe a little bit of the roughness and a little bit less flow, so it should be a little bit more physically demanding if possible than it used to be. So I look forward to it because I feel like I'm ready to go here this weekend.